So we discussed how Rooster Teeth is up for sale by AT&T, how they are exploring the sale for Rooster Teeth's online media unit. Now, funny thing is, Rooster Teeth is so desperate that they're trying to rebrand their RT Core. Well, Rooster Teeth, you reap what you sow. Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So yet again, more desperation from Rooster Teeth, because now they are going to be changing up the RT Core and rebranding it into Squad Team Force. Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. This is how desperate they are so they won't get axed by Papa Warner, because they're all like, oh, please, Papa Warner, don't axe us, don't kick us on the streets. This is their way to present it. I want to give a shout out to Mana. She's the one who sent this to me. I want to thank you very much for that. Who let me in on this. And we're going to look at the Reddit post and what people had to say. But first, let's go back to the beginning, where Barbara was trying to tease this horrendous idea, where she was like, you soon will learn the meaning of this, and I will say there may have been one or two people who got it right, like, OMG. And ironically, this came out the very same day that the Bloomberg article of AT&T putting RT up for sale. This is when this was teased. This shows the desperation levels. But also, you had people that were coming in here. One person, Marley Maslov, stated this: if RT Core is rebranding as Squad Team Force, I will be so happy. And then Michael Lindblad also came out, and he just had these emojis kind of signaling that this could be true. And then, you had this from Marley Maslov as well, and this is what she stated. Apparently, this is something that she had said, saying, but we got the news that they're going to be refocusing the Rooster Teeth brand on encompassing all of the families within RT, AH, FH, animation, etc., which means that RT Core is going to be rebranding. My guess is Squad Team Force, but I'm also hoping that they adjust it to Squad Team Force Universe so that it can be STFU. You know what? I'll tell you this. I would like to see Rooster Teeth STFU because they say stupid stuff that always ends them into more trouble. But the RT Core rebranding is true, as here it is. Squad Team Force, Earth's most elite idiots. Seriously, this is the name, Squad Team Force. It was accurate, and my god, this is absolutely awful. It's like they were trying to be like the 90s kid shows where they were trying to be really cool but failed. Like, this is what it is. It's like, oh yeah, totally tubular radical, bro. We're like that cool 90s kid show. Except it's a complete flop. Like, this is not going to sail, and it's going to sink hard. And Earth's most elite idiots, well, at least they got that part right, because Rooster Teeth is just the epitome of stupidity. Like, no joke. Now, on Reddit, there was a person who said this: Rooster Teeth Core is the main group of people who post videos on the Rooster Teeth YouTube channel. Gus, Barbara, Blaine, etc. They are rebranding that group of people into Squad Team Force to make their content separate from Rooster Teeth as a whole. Yeah, this is so that they can keep their jobs. This is so they can bring in money because they think it's going to work. But it's not. Like, look, Rooster Teeth, what do most people even go there for nowadays anyways that even still go there? Let me put that out there. That still go there. They go there for Ruby, and that's a dying brand. It's a dying IP. The company itself is damaged goods. I mean, seriously, this is what RT is doing to try to stay relevant to AT&T and Warner Media. This is what they're doing, because they know that there is the potential chance that Rooster Teeth could be sold, and if that happens, well, they're screwed. So they're trying to get people that are probably going to be axed first because they don't bring in the money, and this is what they're doing to try to save their jobs. Rooster Teeth Core is rebranding into Squad Team Force. And here what people were saying about this: glitch please doesn't sound all that bad now compared to this. Another person said, damn, that's our fellow kids if I've ever seen it. Oh yeah, no, that's basically trying to be cool and hip with the kids today. That's basically what Rooster Teeth's doing. Like I said, it's like the old 90s shows where they tried to do that and then they failed. Seriously, it brings all the cringe, it really does. Yeah, it really has youth group pastor vibes to me. Considering that's the vibe I get from like 99% content, that's not surprising. Oh god. Oh, they're getting destroyed. Squad T4s are a group of talented and funny people. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Who make aggressively mediocre YouTube content on the main channel. Okay, the second half of that I agree with. The talented and funny people, I don't know about that. Without the name Rooster Teeth to bring in viewers, this is going to die very, very quickly. I mean, yeah, it is. I mean, you look at it, like, most of the people who even founded this company are gone. The people that most people were even there for in the first place are just gone. So people like Barbara, who's a complete moron, I don't know why they're going to want to stick around for someone like her. Besides, this is just them trying to say, please don't chop us, Papa Warner, because they know that the axe is coming down, because Rooster Teeth is for sale. AT&T is looking for potential buyers of Rooster Teeth. I mean, I don't know who would want to buy them because they're damaged goods, but that's my point, is that Rooster Teeth is for sale. They are in a panic. And another thing to consider here is that Warner Media and AT&T, they own the rights to Ruby. So say if they were to sell off Rooster Teeth, they could keep Ruby and just put it a part of HBO Max or whatever division they want to throw it into, or even vault it and be done with it. That's what they could do. I mean, realistically. People need to consider this, that is a possibility here that they could do. Ruby doesn't have to be in the sale deal here for Rooster Teeth. It does not have to be there because, like I said, Warner Media owns it. And if people were to think, well, if Rooster Teeth leaves, then Ruby's going with it, not necessarily. Because if Warner Media and AT&T think they can get money off it, they'll keep it. They really will. My first reaction is a little cringe. I assumed the name would be more on brand with RT Core. But it makes sense that the name is separating itself from being clearly identified as a Rooster Teeth brand at first glance. Perhaps the other podcasts and products they're creating during the pandemic have done much better than expected. Oh, no, it has not. No. By portraying themselves as their own small channel or group, wonder if that change does better in the YouTube system. No, it doesn't. Their channel has been dying. I talked about it multiple times. I've shown the whole graph of their channel. Their subscriber count's going down. Their views are not good in comparison to anywhere close to what they should be. They are dying as a channel. That's what's been going on. They talked about it in the 18th anniversary stream. They wanted to kind of clarify and identify the Rooster Teeth umbrella as the actual umbrella itself and not the umbrella, and Barb, Blaine, John, Gus, Chris, etc. doing shit. Barb said it was someone would say, I like Funhouse, but not Rooster Teeth, meaning Barb and blah, 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 which is a valid opinion, but it's technically incorrect because FH is a part of Rooster Teeth. This rebrand is kind of intended to reestablish Rooster Teeth as the umbrella under which everything else lives. Look, this is actually just intended to save their jobs. And it's not going to fly. It's really not. Like I said, if you don't have the big people who founded the company, it's not going to fly. Because those are the people who kept some people still invested in even caring about them. And even then, they kind of fell off still because Rooster Teeth was just falling apart as a company because it was so terrible, attacking its fans, getting woke, doing all these terrible things people don't like. This name isn't very good. No shade at the crew, but that name is very lame. I think it's very indicative of the overall sense of humor, which is good, because if you enjoyed the name, you'll probably enjoy the content. That being said, I'm afraid it might not be for me, but good luck. See, some people are not going to be interested in this. It's really not something some people will be into, because it's basically, from what I'm getting, I don't know everything they're going to do with it, but podcasts that they're going to try to do, but I don't see how that's relevant to Warner Media and AT&T. I don't see how that's going to save them. And you have people right here like Geesh, Yucky, RT Cringe, all of them. They're all just cringe, bold. Oh yeah, stunning and brave. Yeah, somebody in there, of course. I think I prefer shit the floor, but this is good too. That's what Rooster Teeth does. They just produce that. That's true. This is an out-of-season April Fool's joke. If only, if only. The name is exceptionally dumb. I love it. Oh, of course. The exact reaction we were hoping for. Yeah, of course, Barbara would come in here and say that. Yeah, hey, Barbara, tell me how this is going to get you more views. Oh, wait a minute. It's not. It's a rebrand is not going to save you and get more views that way. People are going to know who you are because, they know it's Rooster Teeth. This isn't going to save their jobs. This isn't going to save their dying company. All it is a cry for Warner Media and AT&T to not let them go, to not sell them off, and to not cut their jobs. That's exactly what this is. That's all it is. That's all this rebranding is. A rebrand won't change the fact that the views are dwindling because RT Core just make clickbait YouTuber videos. There's a point where videos with genuinely entertaining and original ideas stop and view-chasing job-justifying videos start, and I think they passed that a few years ago. Yeah, they definitely did. If RT really is for sale, then the first ones out the door will be the people who aren't bringing in the money. Exactly, and they know that, and they're terrified. That's the whole point of the rebrand. Because these talentless hacks know that Warner Media and AT&T will throw them out the door because they're not making them the money. That's exactly why. That's why this rebrand is here. I looked at their YouTube views for the past few months, and wow, is it really not great. The animated adventures are the only things really getting a consistent 100,000 views per video. I'd really hope they're paying the animation team well, which sadly they're not, since it's keeping its YouTube channel alive but knowing its history. Also, it's crazy to see that the free episode of Dead Little Roosters only got 100,000 views. Meanwhile, 10 and 11 Little Roosters are at 1.6 million views and 988,000 views. Dead Little Roosters is the highest quality production they've released in a year, though, so that's not great to see. No, it's not. I mean, like I said, this whole thing that Rooster Teeth's got going on, their whole entire company, everything they're doing for the most part, it's basically dead. Like, the big faces are gone. People don't really care. They've gotten woke. They've attacked their fans. They treat their animators awful. I'm serious. This company, I mean, there's a lot more issues, the scandals, everything. Like, people are just tired of this. They really are. They're not being sold because they're losing money. Oh, that's far from the truth. That is far from the truth, because that's exactly why they're being sold. They're being sold because AT&T are in $155.2 billion worth of debt and are desperately trying to sell anything not nailed down and not named Warner Media. That's not true. That's not true. They are in the massive amount of debt, yes. But they're selling Rooster Teeth because that's not important. HBO Max is the only thing that's really important to them. And they're selling Rooster Teeth because Rooster Teeth's not relevant to them. And everything under Warner Media, every asset they have, that's still Warner Media. So no, that's not right. Crunchyroll just sold to their biggest competitor, Sony Funimation. No, right now it's still up in the air because of the antitrust. So no, that's not accurate either. I mean, it might happen still, but it might not. It's still, like I said, in the air right now. So it may not even happen. Warner Bros. Games was up for sale for a hot second. Apparently, DC was looking to be sold, which it still is, by the way. The list goes on. RT could be losing hundreds of millions and making hundreds of millions. No, they're not making hundreds of millions. Like, they're losing out money. I mean, yeah, they're still making money, but it's not as much, and it's been diminishing over time. It's not doing as good. Year by year, they lose money. And it doesn't ultimately matter. The parent company is selling anything with even a slight value. No. Oh, man, this person doesn't know. Rooster Teeth does not have value. Like, it doesn't even have a fraction of the value that Crunchyroll has. Like, Crunchyroll definitely would be sold way more than Rooster Teeth because Crunchyroll actually has something that people enjoy, which is anime. Rooster Teeth has nothing. Like, oh, those podcasts, who cares? And apparently, they had to cancel more recently. So, with them canceling more and more podcasts, they're clearly not doing good. Because if they were, well, you'd see them stay up, right? But yeah, they're clearly not doing good. So there's that. That's telling you something right there. Red versus Blue is like kicking a dead horse. I mean, that brand has basically been dead for years. You look at Gemlock, it never set sail. It was so terrible. It lost the millions that they never got back. And then they're having a season 2 of it, which is going to lose them more money. So, that's already going to screw them out. And then you have Ruby, which is also a dying IP because they've destroyed that franchise. So, I mean, Rooster Teeth themselves, like, dying company. They destroyed them themselves. Like, they are their own worst enemy. And then, of course, this Squad Team Force. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not going to set sail. And I can tell you why. Because the big people that people actually looked to Rooster Teeth for, had fun with, they're gone now. You have a lot of people that just people don't care about. You have morons like Barbara Dunkelman and Carrie Shawcross, which nobody cares about any of them. Yeah, they suck. So who cares? Like I said, Squad Team Force, it's just a way to try to keep their jobs alive. That's all it is. And it's going to fail upon entry. I bet you it will. But anyways, Let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and make sure you are still subscribed because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels, so make sure you are still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on both Discord and Minds. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on both Discord and Minds. The links are in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you. And have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.